Hey guys, back with another installment. Part 1, I showed you how to do some measurements, or how I did my measurements for orientation in terms of alignment to everything else, to the other frame rail over there, the height, the height from the floor to the frame rail, and then the height that it should be from the edge, which is on the new panel, my reference over here, to the edge of this panel over here. So in doing so, I was able to get this new panel in its correct orientation. And I didn't have shims, so I did it the Broke way, and I used a series of books and papers. My Mustangs Unlimited book and some bills. It's got to be good for something. I kept shimming it, so to speak, until I got it to the correct height that I needed it from the ground in relation to my last frame rail, or my original. And for me, that measurement was 29 5/8. That's it's going to be different on yours. It's a factor of how much your car is jacked up on jack stands, and also the level of your floor. I measured on the same point of the floor, so I should be good. I got all of that lined up, and in terms of the center to center, since I hammered the old piece into this piece and flanged it, I should be dead on center to center, but I'm going to check that dimension after this video. In terms of the original frame rail, what I did was I sanded it down, I put weld through primer, and then what I did, which is, not what I hear a lot of people doing, which I don't know why, is there's a whole bunch of rusty crap in there. And so what I did was, Eastwood makes a nice, you really can't see it too well. I know the car is green, but all those little spots in there that you can see, that green stuff, that is Eastwood's rust encapsulator. They have an inner frame system encapsulator which allows you to stick a long tube all the way, maybe about 2 feet down into your frame rail, and just go crazy, and it gives a 360 spray. And I did that down the whole frame rail so I can eliminate chances of other areas of the frame rail rusting out, which would defeat the purpose of this job. So I did that. What I also did, which is not in the norm, but I like security because I'm trying to get 600 to 800 horses, is I would weld the inner portion of the frame rail to the old frame rail, doing a continuous weld, and I would do the same thing for the outside. What I also did was I made some holes in my old frame rail, and I'm going to rosette or plug weld the middle. So I'll have the two ends continuous. I'll have the inner end continuous and the outer end continuous, and then I will have some plug welds going in the middle. So that just reinforces it even more to prevent any kind of movement in the frame rail. I want it to be rock solid, so that's why I did it. That's your prerogative. I might be going overkill, but I'd rather go overkill than under. All right. After you align it, I'm going to clamp it down, tack weld it a few places, move all this crap, and then do my finish welds, and then grind everything down. Get the transition between the old and the new frame rail about a little continuous, so that I don't have any issues with my floor pan that's next on the agenda after the frame rail. So till next time.